Hi, beautiful people. I am so excited to be with you today. I want to talk about how to unleash your glow by doing the inner work. I have thought of for making this video because there's a book that I'm reading by Wayne Dyer. There's a line that I really love there that says, a beautiful heart makes a beautiful face or creates a beautiful face. I may not be quoting it correctly, but the point is when you have a beautiful heart, you start seeing the beauty reflecting on your face, and everyone starts seeing that you are glowing because you are happy, you are joyful, you are full of gratitude, and you're full of love, and you're just an amazing person overall. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is you need to start to love yourself. What do I mean by this? Stop criticizing yourself. There are so many people that are ready to criticize you out there. Stop doing that. Stop being one of those people. Stop judging yourself. Allow yourself to be the way you are. Tell yourself that, okay, I can improve on this without judging yourself and without putting yourself down. Okay, stop scaring yourself. Okay, by watching horror movies or by dwelling on toxic thoughts in your mind. If something that has happened, if something that has had you happened in the past, allow that to pass. Do not keep on dwelling on that, because you will just attract more of those bad things into your life. Okay, and when it comes to loving yourself, I also want to mention this one that I really love so much is you need to spend time on your own. Look yourself in the mirror and speak to yourself. Ask yourself important questions like, how are you feeling today? How can I serve you today? What can I do better today? How do you need me to support you today? When you're alone and no one is watching and you don't have to pretend for no one. When you look yourself in the mirror and you ask yourself, how are we feeling today? Or how am I feeling today? You will see that the answer will come, and it might be something very simple like, maybe just take some time to rest, maybe take a nap, maybe do meditation, maybe do breath work. Whatever it is, ask yourself, what do we need to do today to make our lives better, and how can I serve myself today? It can be as simple as eating healthy or drinking water, but just take some time to be on your own. Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself important questions. And also another thing that you can start doing is every time you do something amazing, look yourself in the mirror and reaffirm yourself. Say, I am so grateful and I'm so proud of you for doing that today. And the more you do that, the more you'll be motivated to keep doing the great things that you are doing for yourself. And another one is obviously journaling. I cannot talk about self-love without talking about journaling, because I love journaling. Journaling has helped me so much, and I really love just writing down my thoughts. And what I do now is, if I feel the need to vent to my friends or to my mom, instead of doing that, I take my journal and I write down my emotions. I write down, how do I feel? Why do I feel like this? What would I like to feel like? And then I have noticed that after venting on my notes app or on my paper with my pen, is my mind usually tries to find solutions. So I would start asking myself things like, okay, how can I make this better? What can I do now to just take myself out of that negative rut? And I find solutions. And so solutions are really simple. They can be, maybe you can play a nice worship song, maybe you can pray, maybe you can just keep quiet and listen to your heart and think of your blessings, maybe you can count your blessings. There is just so much that you can do to pick yourself up, and usually when you sit down with yourself, you will find that you do have the answers. And another thing that I was not aware about is, every time you vent to your friend, if you are venting with no need for a solution, you're just venting for the sake of venting, that is gossip. So stop gossiping and stop allowing your friends to gossip to you. Every time you are venting about something, there has to be a solution. Otherwise, you are just adding to that negative energy. You're just fueling it, and you're just making it worse. Okay. And another one that I want to mention when it comes to loving yourself, which I believe is the highest form of self-love, is you need to learn to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for your past mistakes, and also learn to forgive other people who have hurt you, whether they have done it intentionally or not. Learn to release anger and resentment. For me, I do this at the gym. When I'm at the gym and I'm angry at someone, I always pretend like the punching bag is the person that I am angry at, and I punch it like nobody's business. And I even imagine that there's blood. This person is now apologizing. They're saying, I am so sorry for whatever that I've done. Okay. And then after that, I feel like, okay, I have punched them now we even. And then it's easier for me to forgive that way. And also, I remind myself that God forgives me each and every day. So who am I to not forgive his people? Am I perfect? No, I am not perfect. So I allow other people to be the way they are, and I try to forgive as much as I can. It is not easy, but also I think with God's help, it's doable. Okay, so learn to forgive, and remind yourself that you need to forgive people even if they do not ask for forgiveness, even if you feel like they do not deserve it. You don't have to wait for them to come and say, I am sorry for what they've done, because some people don't even know that they have hurt you. But because you're the one who is holding on to grudges, to anger, to resentment, you need to do the job and forgive them and release them from your heart. And you can also do meditation about this, where you imagine them on the stage smiling and happy because you have forgiven them now, and having all their heart's desires. And then you allow them to fade away, and then you start seeing yourself in the stage as well, smiling and being happy and free and at peace, because now you have let them go. And also you can imagine yourself seeing the chains that are holding you back from your dreams and from your blessings being loosened, and you can start to see blessings coming into your life now, because you are free and you are open to receive love and blessings from God. Okay. And then there were another point that I want to mention when it comes to unleashing your inner beauty is you need to take a break from social media. I know this is drastic, but just try it for 7 days. Delete WhatsApp, delete Instagram, delete TikTok, delete whatever social media platform that is wasting your time, and just be on your own. And every time you have that urge to open that app, instead you think, okay, what am I thinking about? What am I feeling? Why do I want to go to that social media platform? Am I feeling lonely? Am I feeling sad? Am I feeling bored? Am I feeling down? Whatever feelings come up, you can write them down and just keep investigating and finding out why are you feeling like that, and spend time on yourself. Okay, this will help you so much, I promise you. And another thing that I have noticed is every time when I'm meditating, right, and I breathe deeply and then I watch my thoughts, usually the thoughts that come first are the thoughts that I have had, whether in a conversation with my family or my friends, or from the shows that I have watched, or from something that I have watched from social media. So know that your thoughts come from the things that you have been indulging in. So be mindful of that, and just take some time. Just take some time away from social media and allow yourself to be free from negativity, be free from toxicity. And then maybe after 7 days you can go back if you want, but you will see that when you do this, you are more productive, you are more creative, you have more ideas, you are more calm, you feel more safe and secure. Okay. And another thing that I want to mention as well is I have noticed that when I stopped judging myself and criticizing myself, I stopped doing that to people. Right. So usually when you are mean to other people, when you are judging them, when you are criticizing them, when you're feeling like what they're doing is not right, that is because you have those standards for yourself. That is because you usually judge yourself. That is because you are too critical to yourself. And just allow people to be the way they are, and know that you can be right and the other people can be right as well. And you will see that the moment you stop criticizing yourself, the moment you stop judging yourself, you will stop judging other people. And that is amazing, because now you have the capacity to love other people, you have the capacity to serve other people, you have the capacity to care for other people instead of judging them. Okay, and then the last point that I want to talk about is you need to stop circulating gossip. Oh my goodness, or stop circulating a bad news. I used to be a culprit when it comes to this. Please don't judge me. I have judged myself already, but I used to be a culprit when it comes to this. Okay, like if something happens that is bad, I would be the first one to take the phone to call my mom or to call my friends and vent and tell them, oh my God, can you believe this? Can you believe that petrol went up? Can you believe that the prices of whatnot went up? How does that help? It does not help. Instead, it makes the negative energy even more intense. So do not allow yourself to circulate bad news, because if there is nothing you can do about something that is bad that's happening, then don't do anything about it. Don't circulate. Tell yourself that I am the last one to circulate this. I am not gonna pass these bad news to other people. And the more you do this, the more you will allow yourself to just receive positive energy instead. Okay, and another thing that you can do is you can start noticing people. Okay, there's another line that I really loved from Dr. Wayne's book that says that everything that has happened to you has happened the way it was meant to happen. The person that has left at the right time. The person who left you left at the right time. The person who did not show up, they did not show up because they were not meant to show up. So learn to accept things the way they are. Learn to accept everything that has happened in your life, and know that it is happening according to God's plan. And sometimes you might not understand, but ask God to help you to accept and surrender all your life to God, and know that if you didn't have something, maybe you didn't need it. This reminds me of something that I heard from Sarah Jakes that I really loved, where she says that sometimes you can be so focused on the father that you did not have that you forget that you had an uncle who stepped up, you had a stepfather who stepped up, you had an older brother who stepped up. So sometimes you focus so much on what you think you should have had, and you forget the blessings that you had that you did not deserve. So it's very important to be mindful of the things that you have, be grateful of the things you have, and start looking at the people that you meet and thinking, I wonder what is this person bringing into me? Because some people, they bring blessings, some people, they bring lessons. Okay, I hope this has been informative. Let me know on the comment section, what is your biggest takeaway? Thank you so much for your time. I love you so much. Goodbye.